Those are present, give your attendance. Okay, Sunaki. What is the functional and structural unit of the nerve system? What is the structural and functional unit of nerve system? Neurons, very good. What are the main divisions of nerve system? What are the main divisions of nerve system? There are two main divisions of nerve system, CNS and PNS, central nerve system and peripheral nerve system. What is the path of reflex action called? What is the path of reflex action called? What is the path of reflex action called? Yes. The path of reflex action called? What is the path of reflex action called? Dash. What is the path of reflex action? What is the path of reflex action called as? What is the path of reflex action? Reflex arc. Om. Good. Reflex arc. Name the bony box in which brain is protected. Name the bony box in which brain is protected. Name the bony box in which brain is protected. Name the bony box in which brain is protected. Who can say? Can you hear me? Name the bony box that protects the brain. Cranium. Okay. Name the bony box that protects the brain is cranium. Next question. Name the fluid which gives mechanical. Name the fluids which gives mechanical support to the brain. Name the fluids which gives the mechanical support to the brain. सोनाक्षी प्रतिष्ठा ओम. Name the fluid which gives mechanical support to the brain. CSF, cerebrospinal fluid. CSF fluid gives the mechanical support to the brain. CSF, cerebrospinal fluid. Which part of the human brain, next question, which part of the human brain is responsible for adjustment of movement and posture? Which part of the human brain is responsible for adjustment of movement and posture? Who can say? Cerebellum. It's right. Anyone? Name the part of the brain which is responsible for. Okay, right. Cerebellum. Good. किरे ओम से आंसू पड़ेगा. Call him. Next question. We suddenly withdraw our hand when a pin pricks. We suddenly withdraw our hand when a pin pricks. Name the type of response involved in this action. Name the type of response involved in this action. Reflex action, Pratishtha, good. Name the part of the brain. Name the part of the brain which controls the involuntary activities. तो कॉल को से काटी दौची. ओके आशुतोष गुड वेरी गुड. तू कौन कॉल काटी दौचु. नेम द पार्ट ऑफ द ब्रेन which controls the involuntary activities. Name the part of the brain which controls the involuntary activities. Asu, Pratishtha, Sonaki, Beth, Ashish. Write down answer. Hindbrain? No. It's a part taker. Name the part of the brain which controls the involuntary activities. Medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata. Next question. A person under the influence of alcoholic drink walks clumsily. Which part of his brain is affected to show this condition? A person under the influence of alcoholic drink walks clumsily. Which part of his brain is affected to show his activities? Cerebellum. Very good. Which part of human brain is responsible for intelligence and memory? Which part of the human brain, Asu, right? Which part of the human brain is responsible for intelligence and memory? Cerebrum. Cerebrum of the forebrain. तापर cessation of menstrual cycle in the human female is known as dash. Cessation of menstrual cycle in the human female is known as dash. Cessation of menstrual cycle in the human. Cessation of menstrual cycle in the human female is known as dash. Cessation of menstrual cycle in the human female is known as dash. Menopause, very good. Other than Spirogyra, cessation मतलब end of, last of menstruation phase. Menarche is the start of menstruation and stop or pause of menstruation, end of menstruation period going to last. This is the cessation. Okay. Other than Spirogyra, fragmentation also occurs in dash. Other than Spirogyra, fragmentation also occurs in amoeba, hydra, planaria, none of these. We know Spirogyra reproduces by fragmentation. Other than Spirogyra, which organism reproduces by the process of fragmentation? Amoeba, hydra, planaria, none of these. No, hydra is incorrect. Anyone write the correct? D option is incorrect. Pratishtha Aso, anyone? D incorrect. Planaria, C option, planaria is correct. Planaria reproduces by fragmentation. How do following organisms reproduces by asexual reproduction? Malaria parasite. How do following organisms reproduce by asexual reproductions? Malaria parasite. By which type of asexual reproduction? Malaria parasite reproduces by which type of asexual reproduction? Malaria parasite means Plasmodium reproduces by multiple fission. Plasmodium is the malaria parasite which reproduces by multiple fission. Similarly, hydra, budding or regeneration, planaria, fragmentation or regeneration. Potato is the vegetative propagation by stem. Vegetative propagation of asexual reproduction. Next question. What is the source of inheritatory information in the cell? What is the source of What is the source of hereditary informations in the cell? What is the source of hereditary information in the cell? DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. Name the character which show their existence in F1 generation. Name the characters which show their existence in F1 generation. Name the characters which show their existence in F1 generation. Right, dominant. Very good. What is the genotype ratio of monohybrid cross? What is the genotype ratio of monohybrid cross? What is the genotype ratio of monohybrid cross? 1:2:1. Very good. Vultures in an ecosystem are dash. Vultures in an ecosystem are dash. Predators, scavenger, consumer, top carnivorous. Vultures in an ecosystem are dash. Vultures in an ecosystem are predators, scavenger, consumer, top carnivorous. B option, scavenger. Very good. Vultures are the scavenger. What must be preserved in an ecosystem if the system needs to be maintained? Again, repeat the question. What must be preserved in an ecosystem if the system needs to be maintained? Options: 1. Producer and carnivorous. B option, producer and decomposer. C option, carnivorous and decomposer. D, herbivorous and carnivorous. What must be preserved in an ecosystem if the system needs to be maintained? इकोसिस्टम रे हमें क्या को प्रिजर्व करिया दरकार? प्रोड्यूसर एंड कार्निवरस और प्रोड्यूसर एंड डिकम्पोजर, कार्निवरस एंड डिकम्पोजर, हर्बिवरस एंड कार्निवरस. प्रोड्यूसर एंड डिकम्पोजर, बी ऑप्शन. Producer and decomposers must be preserved in an ecosystem if the system needs to be maintained. Next. Ozone shapes the biosphere. Next question. Ozone shapes the biosphere by absorbing the high energy radiation called dash. Ozone shapes the biosphere by absorbing the high energy radiation called dash. Infrared, ultraviolet ray, X-ray, gamma ray. Ozone shapes the biosphere by absorbing the high energy radiation. UV ray, very good. A soft iron bar is introduced inside the current carrying solenoid. The magnetic field inside the solenoid will increase or decrease or remain same or become zero. A soft iron bar is introduced inside the current carrying solenoid. The magnetic field inside the solenoid will decrease or will remain same or will increase or will become zero. We can say remain same. अरे गोटे solenoid भितर जदि गोटे आम सॉफ्ट आयरन बार रखा करेन्ट भी दिया हो करेन्ट कैरिंग solenoid कहूँ while current is going on. Sandeep, okay. While current is going on in a solenoid, when a soft iron bar is kept inside the solenoid, then the magnetic field inside the solenoid will increase or decrease or same or becomes zero. When current is going on in the solid, magnetic field will increase. Asu. No, zero nahin. Increase. Magnetic field increase when current is going on. Soft iron inside the current carrying solenoid act as an electromagnet when current is going on. The pattern of the magnetic field produced by the straight current carrying conducting wire is dash in the direction opposite to the current, circular around the current, in the same direction of current, in the direction parallel to the wire. The pattern of the magnetic field produced by the straight current carrying conducting wire is dash. What will be the pattern of magnetic field? Where current carrying in a straight conducting wire, then the magnetic field pattern will be dash by using circular. Very good. Name the law which determines the direction of force experienced by a straight conductor carrying current in the magnetic field of a permanent magnet. Name the law which determines the direction of force experienced by a straight conductor carrying current in the magnetic field of a permanent magnet. Name the law which determines the direction of force experienced by a straight conductor carrying current in the magnetic field of a permanent magnet. Fleming's left hand rule. Fleming's left hand rule. What is the frequency of AC in India? What is the frequency of alternative current in India? 50 Hertz. Next question. How much force is exerted by a magnetic field on a stationary charged particle? How much force is exerted by a magnetic field on a stationary charged particle? Zero. Magnetic field produces only the moving charge particle, not stationary charge particle. आज ये था नेक्स्ट पचरा जो